thank you for being here today and supporting Children's Hunger Alliance. For over 40 years, CHA has been working to make sure that no child in Ohio goes hungry, and this has been their signature event. Some great achievements have been made in that time, but we need to continue to support the Alliance so they can reach their ultimate goal of ending childhood hunger. I know of no more dedicated group of professionals committed to the mission of ending childhood hunger. They are constantly exploring ways to engage the public, us, to understand that hungry children are in every school district, in every school in our state. Think about that, every school in our state.
Well, thank you, and I think today's attendance of nearly 1,000 people is a great testimony to the caring nature of our community and how our corporations throughout Central Ohio get engaged in civic involvement.
You know, you're the head of the Columbus Partnership. It is a dynamic engine for economic growth. That's really its focus, is to bring businesses to the area, to generate economic growth. And yet, when we're talking about this whole issue of childhood hunger, there is a direct correlation with economic vitality.
You know, there is absolutely a direct correlation. You know, first and foremost, if you're selling Columbus or if you're our governor who's doing a great job of selling the state of Ohio, you can't do it if you're not in a community that cares. And so first and foremost, if you're marketing and selling, you want to be selling a community that is representative of caring.
Did you know that the first major hunger relief program established nationwide is a child nutrition program? It's the school lunch program. Now, school lunch is so common today, we don't necessarily even think about it as part of the hunger relief system, but it is. In fact, it was established in World War II as a result of the fact that many young men were so malnourished that they could not be accepted into the military to fight in World War II. And so as a result of that, Congress established the school lunch program. Out of that humble beginning, the support our national defense, all of the other child nutrition programs were started.
Obviously, childhood hunger is of the utmost importance to the governor and to me. Like we heard before, our youngest resources in this state cannot grow up to be the important resources we need them to be if they can't grow up if they can't grow up without worrying about where they're getting their next meal. It's the basics that we need to take care of first in this state before we can be our greatest. I think we all agree children do deserve a healthy start, and it's important that we support our families in their time of need. So that's why I wanted to tell you today that from January 2011 until June of 2013, through our work with the Association of Second Harvest Food Banks, this administration will have provided 20,000 backpacks to feed food insecure children over the weekend, as well as 84 million pounds of food.
A child who is malnourished is not ready for school or ready to learn. So much to think about. You may have noticed I have used a phrase, and I will use it more. Think differently. We think differently about a lot of things I'll draw your attention to now. For instance, kids don't worry too much about Martians anymore. Think of how quickly the meaning of space has changed in my lifetime. Back in my 1950s childhood, outer space was where Martians came from. Almost overnight, we began to think differently about space. Space wasn't where invading aliens came from. Mankind was going there.